A big item left undone and out of the budget was skill games, those slot machine devices that are everywhere. The Supreme Court declared them illegal and gave them 120 days protection. So the clock is ticking and lawmakers have thus far done nothing. Dennis Soanes joins us with that part of the story. Good afternoon, Dennis.
Good afternoon to you, James. We've been talking about skill games for years. It's not new, but the legislature continues to grapple with a solution to tax and regulate them. October 13th is the deadline you mentioned, after which local county prosecutors, state police, local police, the attorney general, all can go after skill games because without a legislative fix, they're illegal. They currently generate a lot of money for local bars, taverns, legions, and VFWs. The governor was hoping a deal would be part of the budget. He estimates it could generate upwards of $1 billion for the state. So what now?
I mean, look, the legislature ultimately made a decision that it was not going to be part of this budget. The deadline for action is October 13th. My door is open if lawmakers, particularly on their side of the building, want to continue to discuss this. But if not, the Pennsylvania State Police is ready to enforce the law when that deadline hits on October 13th.
We can act within the 120 days. We can act after the 120 days. But the choice is now quite simple. These machines are illegal, and in less than 120 days, they will be leaving the marketplace.
Strong words post-budget. There are a lot of small businesses that have come to rely on the money generated by these machines, but it is gambling. Should they be in gas stations, mini marts, laundromats? That's one of the big questions. And James, exactly how much to tax them is another one of the bigger questions. Tax them at 52% like slot machines in brick and mortar casinos. Supporters say that would put them out of business, that legions of VFWs wouldn't be able to handle that. Casinos argue, okay, if you lower their rate, then why don't you lower the rate for us? So it's still a thorny issue. Been a thorny issue for a while. The clock is ticking.
And it has been a thorny issue, a very big issue. A lot of people rely on this, but you see, as you said, both sides of this, very strong opinions on both. But I think that the sound that we just heard from was very strong, and we haven't heard language like that in a while, where you have the governor saying, look, he's going to have the state police ready if this deadline comes, and you have the Republican there saying that they'll be gone, they'll be illegal if this deadline comes and goes.
There's a goose laying golden eggs that might get killed if they don't come to some kind of action. We should note, too, there's only a handful of session days between now and that October 13th deadline.
So if it doesn't happen now, it's not happening.
Or it happens later and they have to go on pause. The Attorney General has come out and said, I was talking to his office today, that if we get to October 13th and there's no clarity, he is hoping everybody will voluntarily just pull the plug on them, pending further action.
But that's going to be a whole nother issue.
That's a hard sell. There's some 70,000, an estimated 70,000 machines out there.
I mean, we could see police going into these places and dragging them out.
And remember, that did happen before, and the courts put a halt to that, but the courts are no longer halting that.
Wow. All right, Dennis, thank you very much. Yep. Of course, I know you'll stay on this throughout the coming months.
We will.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27. We're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.